Let's get your detox questions answered. The liver health, how to detox it, your colon, how to detox it, your microbes like parasites and candida, how do we detox, your kidneys, UT infections, bacterial imbalances. There's so many things that are affecting our toxicity in our body. How do we handle these? All the questions around them, when to do it, how to do it, how long to do it, what to do for each step. In the spirit of breaking down all things detox, I'm gonna make this video, answer your list of questions I have in front of me, and give you a link to my brand new Make Detox Simple training that's gonna guide you through exactly how to do these and simple supplement solutions for each of them to be done in shorter cleanses or longer term support. Let's go and dive in. So, are you supposed to suspend supplements while you take the detox and while you're detoxing? I don't, because as you'll see in the training, the liver goes through a couple phases of detoxing, and that's one of your primary filters of your body. So it needs supporting B vitamins and magnesiums and amino acids, while it's also getting ramped up with antioxidants and cleansers that are found in juices or many supplements that we have. So those two steps work in unison, and step two has to have all the nutrients it needs from a lot of your regular regimen supplements like B vitamins and magnesium and collagen and greens and electrolytes, so that it can support when you do a detox push. The second step of it is actually getting it out of your digestive system, which we'll talk a bit about as we go. So my recommendation is you do not have to stop your normal regimen while you're doing the detox. And if you're taking medications, I always recommend doing any kind of supplemental detoxification 2 hours before or after a medication. And obviously you're not stopping those and not replacing any medical advice in that regard. When you're doing detox and you're doing cleanses, can I cleanse microbes, parasites, and candida with like my liver and our detox process at the same time? Yes, you can double up. And so what I recommend is in the morning, we do our liver detoxification, that's the AM detox. And then in the PM, we do our cleansing of our colon and binding. So activated charcoal, bentonite clay, that's what's gonna suck up those toxins and get them out of the body. So you're flushing out things in the morning and grabbing them and getting out of you at night. That works in unison with how the liver works. You could also at the same time add on the parasite and candida cleanse. So you could be doing a parasite and candida cleanse, you could be doing the liver detoxification at the same time, and then in the evening, grab them all with the colon cleanse and get them out of the body. So that's that two-step process to push it out and then get it out of you that I like to recommend. They definitely can be done at the same time, or you can do either one of those individually. You could just do the parasite and candida cleanse and then in the afternoon do the colon, or you could do the liver and in the afternoon do the colon. What is the difference between cleansing and detoxing? Really, it's an interchangeable word in my opinion. And so you're just flushing those things out, pushing the things out of the body, detoxing them to get it out of you. How do you detox the liver without a gallbladder? Well, the gallbladder is just storing the bile. And so it's just a storage sac for it so you can get more of it easily accessed, but the liver is still making bile. So when you don't have that storage, you better make sure that your liver can process and make bile very easily, that it's not bogged down. So it's even more important with the liver and gallbladder support to be adding that in if you have a known gallbladder or you're wanting to cleanse or support your liver long term, which 100 million Americans alone have a fatty liver. So that liver and gallbladder support is a very, very popular and very effective 2-week cleanse or month-long supporter of the liver and the gallbladder. So you can amp it up and cleanse the liver and gallbladder, or take it over a 4-week period of time daily and continue to use it long-term to support your liver and gallbladder. What detox do you recommend if you have autoimmune issues specifically? That I would actually add in our GI support to support that digestive system. And then we have in our members area an advanced protocol around the gut reset. Now, an advanced gut reset involves doing the liver cleanse and candida and parasite cleanse, both in the morning, and then in the evening using the colon to pull those things out of the system and bind them and get them out of you. So that's really those 2 in the morning and then 2 at night. That's a 2-week process to cleanse those out. You could back it down to 4 weeks if you're too sensitive to it. How often is it safe and how long can I detox? Well, I think these cleanses and detoxes I've built for a 2-week period of times to really flush the system out. Then you can back off to a supportive mode. So you're still supporting the balance of microbes like candida or parasites. You're still supporting the liver or the gallbladder. You're still supporting the colon or the kidney, but you can take them in shorter cleanses for 2 weeks where you're amping it up and maybe responding to a bad period of health, or you're supporting them ongoing over time. Now, how is the cleansing of the microbes different from the actual detoxification? Well, you're using different formulas for different approaches. So the liver and gallbladder for anything toxicity related, that's what you're going to. Parasite and candida cleanse for anything microbe related, parasites, candida, things of that nature. And you can use the kidney if you want to focus more on bacteria and UT infections or kidney problems, or you have the colon cleanse. So they all have their specific organ that can be targeted to clear you out. Does that detox or those detoxers and cleansers create gastrointestinal issues? Any of them could. As you're detoxing something, you're pushing it out of the system, you can always back it down though. Instead of taking the 4 capsule dose, you could go to 3 or you could go to 2. There's no reason to overdo it. Like you don't have to go too fast. You can easily slow it down. Okay, just finished my first round of cleansing, 2 to 4 weeks. When can I do another one? Is it okay to do another one in a row? Absolutely. You could go back to back to back. You could do 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks of cleanses. Then you could give your body a break, but you can absolutely do them back to back. What do you think of castor oil packs? I'm totally okay with them on the outside to try to stimulate the liver detoxifying or digestive system, constipation. I just would not take castor oil internally because it's very high in linoleic acid that creates inflammation in the body. I just finished my detoxification and cleanse. Wow, the inflammation in my feet is gone. I've had it since my 20s and I finally got energy back. How often can you do this? You could do that process monthly or quarterly, depending on initially how much cleansing you want to do, doing it back to back to back, and then each quarter putting in a full-on cleanse, or even each month if you're only doing it for 2 weeks doing that. I wouldn't constantly be detoxing. You want to give your body a break, but for some of you that are really toxic, in our challenges during week 3 and week 4, we recommend starting to do the cleanses, starting to do the detoxification. When you do the detox process, do you need to be close to a bathroom? Well, the colon cleanse can have increased bowel movements. You can always dial that back from 4 to 3 or 2. If you're just using the liver and gallbladder cleanse, the candy plus para cleanse, or the kidney cleanse, typically you're not going to see increased bowel movements there. So again, if you are on medications and you're using any of the cleanses or detox protocols, just take that 2 hours before or after the medication. Make sure you've got those in your proper time slots. You can always talk to your pharmacist or doctor too. Can an 8-year-old take the detox process? I usually wouldn't recommend those until someone gets into their teenage years to having it that young. Now with the activated charcoal, bentonite clay that's found in the colon cleanse, that could be a detoxifier that could be helpful for binding some of those. So 1 capsule could potentially be used, but I always proceed with caution when they're that young and usually focus more on food. When you're doing the cleanses or the detox, should you fast while doing it? You don't have to. Some people are able to, like I'm able to do a bit of fasting while I do the cleansing to help my body not have to worry about processing food. It's more processing the toxicity, but it's not a requirement. If you are a heavy drinker, what would you recommend for cleansing? The liver and gallbladder cleanse or support. It's a 2-in-1. So you can take it for 2 weeks to recover, to help that liver while eating low carbohydrate and drinking lemon water. That's going to make a big impact, and then use it ongoing at 2 capsules a day. So 4 capsules a day for 2 weeks, then use it at 2 capsules a day ongoing to support your liver. I'm doing a cleanse. I forgot to take one of my detoxifications in my capsules. What do? Just recover the next day, skip that one, and start back up the next day. You'll have 1 set of capsules to take at the end. It's okay. Just do your normal rhythm the next day. And finally, how long do I need to do these for? Once again, since I get asked that a lot, in our challenges, we recommend people focusing on cleansing their body once a month, and that looks like doing a couple days of fasting or implementing one of these cleanses. So there's multiple ways that you can help just give your body a little bit of detox a full-on, like 2-week cleanse or 4-week cleanse, I recommend doing that at least quarterly, where you're really going after liver gallbladder support or kidney and UT cleanse or the parasite and candida cleanse, and using it in conjunction with the colon cleanse to really flush the body out. So check out the training below where I go into depth on how to use each of these tools for different filters of the body. You have 7 filters. Are you taking care of them? Let's fix them. Check that training out as I go deep into it. And if you want to learn a little bit more about liver health, check out our most popular video on lemon water.